Hello again students to Short of Search classes. This is graphs 14. If you haven't checked out our previous videos, I strongly recommend you do. In this video we'll be talking about absolute value functions. So what is an absolute value function? We know it better as a mod function. So let me just write it right here. Y is of the form modulus of x, which is equal to root over x squared. Okay. So how does the graph look like? Let me just show you. This is the y-axis and this be the x-axis. For the graph y equals to mod x, we have y equals to x when x is positive and y equals to minus x when x is negative. Right. So this is y equals to x, and this is y equals to minus x. Okay. So just note that this is 45, so this is minus 45 or 135. This is minus 45 or 135 degrees with the positive direction of the x-axis. Let's break up the modulus function now. Modulus function is equal to x greater than equal to 0 and minus x less than 0. Now please write down some important properties of the modulus function. Now we will write some properties of the modulus function. Properties of the modulus function. These are very important. And the thing is, I don't think there are many videos or many websites on the internet. Of course, there are websites, but I don't think there are many websites on the internet that has such a huge collection of properties. So property number 1, we'll see that x squared is equal to modulus of x whole squared, which is equal to modulus of x squared. Property number 2 is modulus of xy is equal to modulus of x into modulus of y. Now modulus of x by y is equal to modulus of x by modulus of y, provided y is not equal to 0. Because of course this won't be defined if y equals to 0. And property 4 is x plus minus y is equal to, or rather is less than equal to, right. So back again, back. Alright, so this has to be less than equal to x plus y. Now when this is xy greater than equal to 0, then x plus y is equal to x plus y is modulus. This is the condition for the equality condition. This is known as the triangle inequality, which states that the sum of any two sides, let this be any two sides, is greater than the third side. Alright, so how we get to this? And property number 5 we'll move on to. Let me just move on to the next page. Why it's getting a bit boring, so we just choose yellow. Okay, so this is property number 5, which states that if x goes to plus minus y, then this is greater than equal to modulus of x plus minus y. It's greater than equal to modulus of x minus modulus of y. Let me just, alright. So note that this is a minus here, and the previous one, it was actually in triangle inequality, this becomes a plus. Alright. So let's see, in the sixth position we have modulus of x is less than or equal to a, which means minus a less than or equal to x less than or equal to a. This is for a greater than 0, and if there is any just a strict inequality, then we just write this, let this be property number 7. We have minus a less than a. Right. So strictness of the inequality will be held throughout, and note that this is also for a greater than 0. Just please don't forget about these conditions when you are applying these in your sums. So this is property number 8, which states that modulus of x is greater than or equal to a. This means x is less than or equal to minus a, or x is greater than or equal to minus a. So here also x is, rather a is, let me just write it down, a is greater than 0. Number 9 is modulus of x is equal to a greater than a implies x less than minus a, or x greater than a. This is for a greater than 0 as well. Okay, so this is number 10. Number 10 states that if modulus of a lies between the intervals, modulus of x lies between a comma b, this means, so this implies that minus b, x lies between minus a and minus b, and this lies between, x lies between a and b. Right. So without loss of generality, we have already assumed here, in fact in the given condition is given that a is less than or equal to b. Right, moving on, we see that if either of, okay, let's just write it, a is less than x, b minus x minus a, and a x b. Right. And property number 12 states that if a less than or equal to x as a strict less than b, this implies minus b, x minus a, x, b. And property number 13 is that if a, x, b, this implies minus b, x minus a, and a, x, b. Right. So these are the 13 properties that you need to keep in mind when solving your problems. Right. So that's it for this video. We'll be solving, or we'll be doing some more interesting functions in the next video. not necessarily solving problems. Alright, we'll see you there. Thanks for watching.